So you're probably wondering where I've been due to my consistent upload schedule. Well, long story short, I've been farming and breeding axolotls for a month. Yeah, I wish I was joking. Basically, I started out with just feeding the axolotls tropical fish buckets, but this method had a few issues, such as sometimes I would misclick and the axolotls would kill the fish because I set it free on accident. Not to mention my base was moderately far from the nearest warm ocean where tropical fish spawned. Oh crap, pillagers. I better get rid of them. Okay, now that that's done with, I think it's time I show you how I was getting my tropical fish. Now I'm not quite sure how this works, but by going up to eye level 124 it increases the spawning of the fish. And by using my Riptide Trident I was able to easily get up and back down to then pick up the fish in the buckets.
Three, two, one, go!
After doing that whole process, I would then take the buckets 5-6 at a time and feed them to the axolotls. I did this method for around 3 weeks, thinking I was going to get lucky. Of course, I had to take a ton of breaks, because after about 3 trips of picking up tropical fish I got very bored and quit for the day. Days after giving up on the bucket of fish method, I found out about an axolotl farm that could spawn around 15-20 axolotls per 45 minutes. Unfortunately, this farm required a drown to lure axolotls into a collection system in the nether, so I knew I needed to get a drowned. And because I was worried if I built the farm in old chunks it might not work, I had to somehow get a drowned 1,000 blocks away from my base. For the first step I needed to get a drowned to spawn. Luckily I had already made enough platform that would make drowned spawn quicker. My plan was simple. All I had to do was get a drowned to put on a helmet to make sure it didn't die to the sun. Of course, I probably could have done this at night, but it had its own problems, considering in order to transfer the drowned I needed to row it in a boat, meaning I needed to use invisibility potions and take my armor off. My plan was going well until everything that could have went wrong did. Somehow the drowned's helmet broke, and it died to the sun. I then got 2 more drowns and got very close to transporting them to the new chunks, but of course they both died. Luckily on the 4th try the drowned was successfully transported into the new chunks. After building the farm, I put the drowned in a spot where axolotls could see it, so they would fall into a nether portal and go to a collection system. And since I don't have the replay mod, I will just put a link to the farm's tutorial in the description.
Three, two, one, go!
I then proceeded to work at the farm for around 25 minutes for a test run. Little did I know that when I went to check the collection system there would be a surprise waiting for me. If you thought that surprise was that a blue axolotl was waiting for me, then you would be wrong. For some reason there were 0 axolotls. Bro, how the hell did that kill me? After fixing the issue, I then realized that the drowned had been killed somehow, so I had to get a replacement. When this was fixed, I then left my computer running for around 4 hours working at the axolotl farm, and when I went to go check, there was a blue axolotl sitting in the collection system. And after about a month I finally have a blue axolotl, and all I can say is it was definitely worth my time. And as for the rest of the axolotls that are not blue and Orsean, well, let's just say they will be of use in other ways.